Hello beloved friends, today I want to share with you my dream of life. I have certain choice to be, if I am reborn, I want to be like Abraham Lincoln. In my opinion, he was one of the greatest 16th President of America and a man who loved every man and who sacrificed his life for the philosophy he had in life. That was Emancipation Proclamation. I also want to be orator like him. This speech he made in Gettysburg can never be done by anybody else. Today, I am going to share some of his famous statements, what he made us to be emulated and to be guided, to see that his dreams, to see that all mankind are created equal, is fulfilled. Dear friends, I would like to make a brief introduction of Abraham Lincoln. Many of you know him, but this introduction I am going to make for my other brothers and sisters who may not be aware of him. Abraham Lincoln rose to become the 16th President of the United States, reuniting the country divided by civil war and the struggles to end slavery. Born in 1809, Lincoln was largely self-educated and worked his way through the ranks of political, first as Illinois legislator, then the circuit courts. He won election to the White House in 1860, but his administration became embroiled in the Civil War a year later. Easily re-elected a second term, Lincoln was making plans for peace and unification when he was gunned down by John Wilkes Booth on 15th April 1865 while watching a play at Ford's Theatre. The great man was born on February 12, 1809. I have such a great respect for such a great man, rarely born on this planet. Few of the immortal words uttered by this great man are here. Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. I am a success today because I had friends who believed in me, and I did not have the heart to let him down. Better to remain silent and be thought of a fool than to speak out and remove all doubt. Sir, my concern is not whether God is on our side. My greatest concern is to be on God's side, for God is always right. I destroy my enemies when I make them my best friends. And in the end, it's not the years in your life that you live that counts much. It's the life in your years. What wonderful words I recite every day, and I always remind me of all these thoughts. Live every moment with love, grace and gratitude, growing, raging your heart to serve the mankind, to abolish all sorts of discrimination based on caste, creed, race and religion. No man has a good enough memory to be a successful liar. If you call a tail a leg, how many legs has a dog? 5. No. Calling a tail a leg don't make it a leg. I walk slowly, but I never walk backward. We here highly resolve that this dead shall not have died in vain. My beloved friends, this quote is from his speech at Gettysburg. Character is like a tree and reputation like a shadow. The shadow is what we think of it. The tree is the real thing. I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep on doing so until the end. When I do good, I feel good. When I do bad, I feel bad. That's my religion. Any people anywhere, being inclined and having the power, have the right to rise up and shake off the existing government and form a new one that suits their better. This is a most valuable, a most sacred right, the right which we hope and believe is to liberate the world. Whatever you are, be a good one. The probability that we may fail in the struggle ought not deter us from the support of a cause we believe to be just. Every person is responsible for his own looks after 40. My most beloved friends, what an ideas, what a philosophical thoughts, principles and experience of the greatest man who believed in equality, fraternity and brotherhood. What we learned in Vedas, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. We are the children of the immortal bliss. What a sweet name. He believed in that philosophy. All should smile. All should be happy. Absolute peace and prosperity for every mankind, because they have been created equal by the Father in the heaven, created by God. Thank you very much for watching the video. Bye from me.